what is diversity and what does it mean to you?
Diversity or diversity?
Different. I think diversity is important because you get to meet a lot of people.
Diversity was an amusement park I went to when I was a little kid. It's like just like a big, deep pool, and you get your scuba gear and you have to dive down.
That's like the community college for dumber people, right?
Diversity is like university, except for with the
Diversity, on the other hand, is like ethnic groups, I think, right? Like ethnicities, races and colors, and sexual orientation, I believe.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Just think about trying to get to know them real well.
So diversity is when there's like different people, or they look different, and it's important because, you know, for all robots, life's boring.
Diversity to me, we are so diverse in New Mexico. We've got your white people, red-haired people, your Indians, darker people, your other Indians, the mixtures. New Mexico is really just a melting pot of everything, but mostly of the brownish people and the whitish people.
If everyone's the same, then it just gets boring and nothing interesting about anyone if everyone's the same.
I think that diversity means like there's a whole bunch of races all living together in one community, and I think that, well, I think that like all of us as one community, like living together means like we all still learn how to like cope with each other. And like
Indians, yeah, two types of Indians. You've got the like the kind of, I picked these up at the local Indian warehouse, the Indian shop, Hobby Lobby, I think is what it's called.
Diversity is people looking at other people and accepting them for who they are, and it's important because if we don't do that, then there is no love amongst different peoples, and the only thing that's going to save this hurting, dying world is love.
And then you got the other kind of Indian, the kind that, you know, teaches my math class.
diversity. Well, like if you split it up into like the root words, it's basically diver plus city. I should make a theme park called Diversity.
So you're barbecuing diversity? Like a diversity barbecue?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that sounds delicious. I happen to have a couple of ethnic foods here if you'd like to see.
Diversity to me is like the showing of like everything that God created, right? And all the different facets of who we are and what makes us different.
What does diversity mean to you?
Open water fountains.
Diversity is like s'mores. You got the brown, dark, and white. Kind of unique because, you know, everybody goes for the chocolate because it's dark and it's just, you know, healthy for you. And white, everybody gets burned by white.
Diversity, I mean, it's something that's very important to my family because, I mean, we can't do anything without diversity. We need diversity, you know. I was raised with diversity.
Tamales, these are one of my favorite. They smell good. They're a little bit stringy.
Well, I see all my 10 relatives, we stand together and we have dinner. And I mean, I can't just have tacos for dinner every night.
What we have here is the a burrito, which is actually Spanish for donkey, but it's a tortilla. It toasted a little bit. That's good too.
We have to have tacos and burritos.
What we have here is a taco. It's called a taco. It's like a big chip, and they put meat inside the chip.
Diversity. Isn't diversity an old wooden chip used during the Civil War era?
Diversity to me means the variations in people and culture and just getting differences into the picture.
And then we have a quesadilla, and this is probably one of the most authentic Mexican foods.
Pues para mí la universidad es un lugar donde una persona estudia, pero para mí la diversidad es un concepto muy importante, especialmente para la comunidad blanca, porque la comunidad blanca no tiene mucha diversidad. Entonces necesitamos juntarnos con otro grupo de personas que tienen color, porque yo no tengo color.
It depends if you like those cultures or not. I mean, you can still have a lot of diversity, but not like some parts of it. You know, the jelly beans, you always take the good ones, or the ones you like.
Indian food? Oh, like fry bread? I eat fry bread all the time. I can usually get it at Burger King, like the little strips with the salt on it. Sea salt usually, yeah.
Those are French fries.
They're French fries, fry bread.
Pero la diversidad, muy importante, porque sin la diversidad, ¿qué puede ser? No sé. Y un día de diversidad, eso es muy importante también, porque con esos grupos de personas uno puede tener más variedad, uno puede, ¿cómo se dice? Como combinar otras cosas.
Yes, I think it's a very good idea to get Crew and Destino and Nations together, because I don't really know Destino or Nations, either of the organizations, but I'm pretty involved in Crew, and I think it would be good to have more blended time together. Yeah.
Jump up and push myself up, and when I did, I what are you doing?
This Saturday, October 29th, come to Preciado Park. That's the park in between all the family housing. We're going to be joining Crew with Nations and Destino and having all sorts of good food and fun and fellowship and sports. And there's that jungle gym with the big yellow tube that, oh man, it's going to be great. You all should come.
That sounds like a horrible idea. I wouldn't do that at all.
Man, I'm excited. When is this?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Probably can't go, but I'm excited.